Hello, this is Deacon Jamie Dennis, and I just thought I would do an update on what technology that I use, and maybe it will help some of you all that either want to learn about what blind people use, or maybe blind people want to know what's available and out there and what works. So the first thing I'm going to show you is what I call it's called a Braille Note, and hopefully my phone is picking it up for you. And what it is, it's a computer, and the type of Braille Note that I have, it has the regular keyboard, and then it has what's called a Braille display. In other words, it shows Braille dots on it. And so hopefully y'all can see my hand here. But anyway, the bottom of the Braille Note is where the Braille display is, and so it has these pegs that pop up as Braille dots, and so I can scroll up and down documents and read them in Braille, and which really comes in handy when I'm working on papers and stuff, because I can actually read the punctuation and all that instead of just having to listen to it and hope that it's there. So really, really good stuff. But yeah, my Braille Note, it has enough area on the Braille screen for one line of long text. So it's pretty cool. So, and it talks. It has the lovely computer voice on it. And so hopefully y'all can see that there. And then its little protective case thing, so you know, it's small. It's got a zipper pouch for the thumb drives and whatever I need to put in there. Now the other thing that I will show you is my Braille Writer. That's this great big clunky thing here. It's an old-fashioned Braille Writer, and I love it dearly. And it's got the 6 keys, and for the 6 Braille dots, and then a space bar in the middle. And it's pretty much like an old-fashioned typewriter. It even has a bell like one, so fun stuff. And then the other thing I'll show you is what is called a Zoom X, and hopefully you can see it. It looks like a lamp sitting on my desk, and you put a book down in these spokes, and then you can open the book and tell the Zoom X to scan and read a book or whatever sheet you put there, and then it reads it through my desktop computer, which that's the only thing I use my desktop computer for, is just for my Zoom X scanner. I don't use it for anything else. And then the other thing I'll show you is that a blind person can use an iPad or iPhone. You go into the settings, into the accessibility, and simply turn on the voiceover, or you just hit the Siri button and ask Siri to turn on the voiceover. And so Siri will read everything that is on the screen that I touch. So there you go. And so the iPhone and iPad are totally accessible for us blind people. Now something else that I will show you. Swing my hand around here. This is a special cane that I have. Hopefully you can see it. I call this my liturgical cane. As many of you know, I'm studying to be a Catholic priest. I'm actually a deacon now, and when you're a priest at the altar and you're having to do a lot of feeling around with your hands on the altar, chalices, all those kind of things, and move things around, you got to have your hands free. But you also need your cane to navigate. And it's kind of hard to use my typical white cane for that, and it gets kind of awkward. So this cane has a loop on it. So if I need my hands free, but I need my cane close, I can just put my arm through the loop, and then I've got my cane hanging there, and we're all good. And that was an idea of one of my parishioners, and he actually made that cane for me out of poplar wood, and wonderful little tool. So sometimes being blind means you have to be creative, and those who help you sometimes have to be creative. So, you know, you just make do with what you got and run with it. So that's how we get by in the world. And of course, the main reason I want to share these things with you is, you know, to give you all encouragement, especially if you're blind and you want to know what's out there. There's lots of things out there to help us. And for sighted people, hopefully this will help you to see what we can do and what we're capable of as blind people, and that, you know, we do have things that can help us. So share this video, like and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see what all we can learn together. The best way to learn is to ask questions. So if y'all have questions, leave me a comment or find me on Facebook. I'm Deacon Jamie Dennis. God bless you all. Have a good night.